I'm Captain Caro here. Hey guys, I'm Captain Caro here, back with another anime video. And today's video is going to be reviewing Season 1 of Erased. Now I think there's only one season, so basically we're just reviewing Erased, the anime. It's a pretty dark anime. It's basically a murder mystery, and I rather enjoyed myself when I watched it, because I heard it was good, and I found it good. So, let's get right into it. Now before we start, I want to say that the animation and style of the show itself was very good. When the animation wasn't flashy or anything, it was always on point and fluid. It was never really blocky, and I really enjoyed that of it. I thought it had a good pacing. I thought the animation never looked sloppy, and I just thought it was solid overall. Although some characters did look like that. Some characters look like they had the same face. It's a very small gripe. Another thing that I like is the premise. Kind of. I like that the main character has this thing called revival. That you could go back in time to like make sure something doesn't happen. But how does he have it? Like, we don't really get any explanation, so that really confused me. It's just supernatural, and we don't get explained. Like, yeah, some stories can do that, but this story is so set in like a real Earth scenario that it makes me confused. Now, say something like Parasite, aliens, makes sense. But is he the only one with this power? I don't know. Sure. I also really like when he's a kid and he's like trying to protect the girl, who I already forgot her name. I thought that's really good, and it had a lot of good stuff. Of course, my favorite character in the show is Sato. I think he's a really good character, and he's always with the good intentions. He wants to do the right thing, and he struggles. He struggles. Like, his life in the start of the series is just a dead end, and like I feel like a lot of people watching that could relate because he's just not going anywhere. He's at a dead end job. He's been fired from being a mangaka. His life is pointless at this point. However, it kind of gains point when like he meets this girl who likes him, I guess, even though it's some pedo stuff. I don't know if it is in Japan, but in these states it is. And like his mom dies and all this crazy stuff happens. And when his mom dies, for some reason he gets sent back to when he was a kid. And I find that really weird, as it's never explained why, because previously it said that he was always just sent back a couple moments before it, but now he time traveled like 18 years. That's a big jump, dude. But it's still okay. It's still solid. I think some characters act too smart for their age, especially Kenya. Like, sure, Sato, he's a 29-year-old. He can be a smart 10-year-old. But Kenya, he's very smart as well, and it does kind of throw me off. But once again, small gripe. Personally, I found the child parts much more interesting than I did when he was an adult, especially when he came back from the coma. Because when he was a kid, it was like super cool, but when he was an adult, we knew, and it was just a matter of time until we realized it. So, yeah. I feel like the twist is very well done here. I think that the teacher being the murderer is really good, and I did not expect that at all. The fact that he changed his name just to continue these murders in this one town is really neat, and the fact that he just succeeded doing this so many times, I thought it's pretty cool. Also, one thing that does confuse me is that they basically ditched the timeline where Sato got arrested as an adult. For some reason, like, is that timeline just gone? Now we're in that timeline where Kaio survived and has a kid with the kid who looked like a girl. I don't know. It confused me. But I do like the ending of the series enough, because it ends with him meeting back with a high schooler who helped him in the other timeline that was forgotten. Who I like. She's actually a really cool character. Overall, I thought Erased was really good. I thought it had really good animation and style. The story was really solid, and it was really tense in some areas. It had some really dark themes and some good characters I liked being around with, specifically Kenya. I thought it was a fun show, and I'd recommend seeing it. Of course, it is a dark show, so yeah, you gotta go into that knowing it. But yeah, I came to the show with no spoilers, and I was left with no spoilers, and I left with a good mindset. So yeah, did y'all like this show? I know a lot of people like it, that's why I watched it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.